What's up, Tixelpip, Jiha, Vanillix, Hyptic, what is up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Alright. People. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Filippo, Snorlax, Shyby, Lucas Gamer. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Who was first? You were, Tixelpip. According to the comments, you were first. Alright, guys, let's just go ahead and get underway here with this shiny hunt. You just left the stream, really? I do remember you, Lucas, of course. Of course, you've been here a while, and you've been here a lot. Yeah, everyone here is pretty much the first one to come. What's up, Blue? Welcome to the stream. I know you can only stick around for a little bit. Marin, are you early? Yeah, you're here in like the first minute, man. You're really early. You're on Pony Island. Awesome, awesome. And Eevee Angel, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so you're getting through the game then, Marin. You're getting through the game. You're literally refreshing the page till I went live. I mean, I posted on Discord that I was about to go live, and I sent the link out. Less than a month till you some. Yeah. We are within that month. It's going to be so hype when that game comes out. Good luck getting the shiny. You're going to go to sleep. We'll see you later. Loot, thank you for the good luck wish. And yeah, get some rest, man. Because like you said, you have school tomorrow. That's important. First time from the first minute. What's up, Freedom? Welcome to the stream and good luck. Thank you, I appreciate it. Extreme Kiwi, what's up? Welcome back. We have around 7 weeks. Why would we have around 7 weeks? It's within a month. Where can you catch Rowlet so you can teach him False Swipe? Rowlet's a starter, so you'd have to get that from a trade if you didn't choose it as your starter. But there are a lot of Pokemon that can learn False Swipe. Like, there's a lot of resources online. Bulbapedia and Cerebi would both be able to tell you what Pokemon can learn False Swipe. So if you're Shiny Legendary, that's probably Shiny Rayquaza. You're getting into competitive battling, you learned to Crabrawler today. Awesome. I still need to do that myself. I have no clue how to battle competitively. Why do YouTubers have their fans do homework when they know it's boring? Because homework's important! I have to do it, you have to do it too. Concha, what's up? You're here too? Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Think you'll get the shiny soon? Yeah, I'm hoping so. The odds in this game are a lot better. Like, I have the shiny charm here. The odds are just general and better. Better in general. General and better. Mixing up words already. Not even 5 minutes in. Yeah, so, yeah, we've got better odds in general. We have shiny charm where SOS chaining and base odds are better. So, like, these hunts shouldn't be the thousands and thousands of encounters that we've been used to. 2,500 soft resets. Well, Filippo, good luck, man. I hope you get that Totodile I believe you're going for soon. No, you did get the Totodile. You did get the Totodile. What are you going for now? I'm sorry, I forget. You didn't notice? Didn't notice what? I hit 1K. Yeah, we did last stream. It was super cool. Super cool. Oh, I forgot to... I can't... Actually, it's because I can't, Brody. I can't. Because I haven't been able to touch the game since last stream, because otherwise I'd break the chain. So I haven't been able to go into settings. Like, literally, as soon as I ended the stream, I closed the 3DS, made sure it wasn't going to die from, like, battery levels, and then just didn't touch it until right now. Because if I left the game, it would break the chain. Or if I left the battle, it would break the chain, and we'd lose our, like, odds bump that we got at 70 encounters. I think the odds are 1 in 515. That sounds fairly reasonable when it comes to these odds, yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was it. Your favorite shiny is Latias, alright. You stopped YouTube, but you don't know why. Should you get back into it? Yeah, I mean, you should, as long as, like, there's no, like, reasons, like, that you stopped. I don't see why not, as long, like I said, as long as there's not, like, something serious that, like, YouTube's getting in the way of. Well, shiny legendary, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. If I need help in completing my Pokedex, just tell you, because you have all of them in Pokemon Sun. I have it as well. Thank you for the offer, Concha. But yeah, I have a complete Pokedex in Sun. Also, we missed an encounter. You hatched a shiny Vanillite. Awesome, Fire Dance Kawaii. Egg moves, Powder Snow, Water Pulse, Iron Defense, and Automize. Nice, nice. I think that's all good stuff. 161, is that when you say it's going to happen? We'll see, Filippo. I don't have time to say in my last stream, but congratulations on hitting 1,000 subs. Thank you, Nuno. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited for that. Like, that was really cool. You want... Oh, you want Marshall. I'm assuming that was Marshadow, but no clue to get it here. Yeah, I think the best bet is going to be to have someone in the US, like go to a GameStop and get a card and give you the code. Your competition yesterday was exhausting. I hope it went well, though, Vanillix. I hope it went well. Which Pokemon can learn False Swipe? I know, obviously, Decidueye, that's what I use. Parasect. Smeargle can learn it just because Smeargle can learn any move, but, like, it's a weird way it learns it. I don't know, like I said, just you look it up, and like there are plenty of places that can tell you. Next goal, 100 plus viewers. We've gotten close before. We got to 90 with one of the Treecko streams, so it's possible, especially for in a newer game like this. What's up, Mike F? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, autocorrect. It's not gonna know Pokemon names. At least like it was something fairly obvious, and it didn't correct it as something like that you wonder how it got that idea. Tuari, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You know how we were talking about the RNG being a bit messed up on Emerald and Caves? You recalled that you found a shiny arrow in the cave near Dewford, so that's not real, actually. I mean, I know it's possible to get shinies in caves. I'm just thinking if it's messing with if it's messing with the timing that we had, because like the way we're getting the shinies is in Emerald is with very specific timing, like down to the frame. So if caves are different for some reason, then that would be messing with it. How many subs do you need to have to start win money with YouTube? You can do that at any point. It's based off of having 10,000 views on the channel, but you have to apply to get into that program. And last time I applied, my channel got removed. And then you have to wait a month. Once I got that back, they said that like I didn't pass, which I kind of expected, being as they removed my channel. That's not gonna fly. So my channel got removed, and then like when it got brought back, I got denied. But as of today, actually, like this morning, I was able to reapply. So I did that. But with 1,000 subs, if I get that confirmation, like I'm allowed into the partner program. I can just start making money off of like ads and stuff, but I can also enable things like Super Chat and sponsors, which is a different way to like do stuff through YouTube in the chat. Oh, you got a shiny Weepinbell and shiny Starly today. Congrats, Mike. Congrats. Yeah, Michael Fernandez. Yeah, new generation. Yeah, we're playing Gen 7 now. I got my cap cards, so we're all ready to go. You're the Pokemon League in Emerald, and you're severely grinding. Fair enough. I gotcha. By random encounter or forcing RNG. Yeah, that's going to be a big deal when it comes to like trying to determine if cave RNG is messed up. Because I'm trying to force RNG. So if the RNG is messed up, I can't force it the way I think I am. But if you're just doing it randomly, then random's random, and you can still get it. Tony, please show up. I have no way of contacting Tony to see if he will show up. Normally he's here for at least a little bit of the stream. Why is there timing for shiny hunting in Emerald? The RNG's messed up, so it's not actually random. It basically runs the same string of numbers, which basically are what determine if it's shiny or not, over and over again. So you can find out when the one that's like, yes, shiny happens in your save, and you can use that to like force shiny encounters. You should have a face cam, because it seems like you grow much more, but you're uncomfortable showing your face anyway. I mean, you don't need a face cam to do it, as long as, you know, there are plenty of people who stream without face cams and stuff. I know, like, Applecodes, he doesn't have a face cam, and he's still got like 9,000 subs. You're just seeing it right now, you have 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, Concha, yeah, we hit 1,000 on Friday's stream, because I didn't stream yesterday. I was going to say yesterday's, because I was just like, it happened on the last stream, but no. Not yesterday. There was no stream yesterday. Don't forget to save. I won't forget, Snorlax. I've been good about saving on Sun whenever I get a shiny. Cursed, what's up? Welcome to the stream. If I find a shiny Crabrawler, please give you. But it's mine. If I have it, it's going to go in my collection, though. You really want a shiny Litten? You've been shiny hatching for so long, you need some shiny luck. Yeah, Kiwi, I feel ya. Like, for whatever reason, Masuda methoding starters was just rough. Like, those took so long compared to other things I Masuda method for. You just noticed I'm at 1K subs. Way to go. Thank you, Tuari. I appreciate it. Yeah, we hit it, like I said, Friday, which was super cool. You want a shiny hunt so much, but you have no Pokemon with False Swipe. Like I said, Marin, just look it up and you'll be able to find it out super easily. Your starter should be able to learn it. Like, most starters can. $100 subs, some sneaky custom channel URL. Yeah, when you hit 100, you get to get the channel URL customized, which is nice. So it's not just a random string of numbers anymore, and it's like actually like, oh yeah, that's the channel I'd be going to with that. And then at 1,000, if you have monetization enabled, which is what I'm trying to get enabled now, hopefully without getting banned. Then you can enable like sponsorships and super chat and all this stuff, which is super cool. Which is like the milestone for 1,000. I'm so good looking at chat and not messing up the hunt. I have to thank the like almost 4 months we've been hunting for that one. But it's definitely different. It's definitely different playing on Gen 7 because I'm so used to just doing these hunts by myself. Just like sitting around waiting for class to start or something, or just sitting in my room watching Netflix and doing Gen 7 hunts. That I'm not used to like reading chat with it, but I'm trying to keep up. You haven't changed it yet and you have 230. I mean, sometimes like the thing is, and I understand that because like I can't change mine ever. Like they gave it to me, that's the one I have. There's no changing it, even if I change like my channel name. So like it's something that you have to be confident that yes, I'm gonna stick with this name. You're Incineroar can't, maybe Incineroar can't, I don't know. Like I said, my Sceptile was able to learn it, my Decidueye was able to learn it. That's really the only Pokemon I ever really noticed it on. So yeah, like I really don't have that much of like experience to be like, oh yeah, everyone would have it, but like both of mine have. So that's why. It's giving me rage flashbacks about shiny hatching for Rowlet. Don't even want to think about it. Rowlet took me a week. Rowlet took me a week of Masuda methoding. Then once I got the first Rowlet, the next, I needed 2 more, and I was like, oh boy, that's gonna be bad. And I hatched the next 2 in like a day and a half. And then I hatched another one in the batch of eggs that were still left on the PC. It was kind of crazy. Thank you for the other day. No problem, Grungy. No problem, man. I hope that stream went well for you. I know I had to drop out pretty quickly, but congrats on 100 subs too. Tuar, you can monetize as monetizing is based off of views, not off of subscribers. And yeah, at 100,000 you get like you start getting like rewards from YouTube. Like they like start sending you stuff. That's not related to monetization though. You traded your shiny Combi, you evolved it into Vespiquen, and that you traded on the link trade for a shiny Shaman. Nice, nice. We can shiny hunt in Platinum. We can Snorlax. I just have to get that set up. Alright, alright. Just gotta make sure I don't mess stuff up. Yeah, go to the GTS and search the Decidueye. That would help, yeah. Luckily, it only took you it took you only 2 days shiny hatching Rowlet without the shiny charm. That's actually pretty lucky. Yeah, you have monetization on your videos. Yeah, it's completely based. It's like based off of having a certain number of views. It's just the way the shiny hunts were at the time. They were like almost all Treecko. It got flagged as like basically me uploading the same video over and over again, I think. You had a good stream and you caught a shiny Cubone. Awesome, Grungy. Congrats. Do Poke Radar. Yeah, I'd have to get that one set up. I'd love to start doing other hunts, like, because I can now. But it's gonna take a while to get set up, because most games, I'm nowhere near having that kind of stuff in. If so, you're hunting Ghastly. Well, awesome. Awesome. That'd be a fun hunt. Go for it, Marin. Go for it. Where's the GTS? You know, it would be in the Festival Plaza, too. Last stream you said the Elite Four is the best way to grind to level 100, so what would my Decidueye moveset be for doing that fast? I don't know, honestly. This is how my Decidueye's been set up for forever. Actually, Foresight used to be another leaf, like, used to be Leafage, not Leafage, but another grass type move. I was trying to say leaf a lot there. But yeah, it wasn't really... It was more I set up for each of the Elite Four members. I just had a Pokemon that was effective type-wise against it. And that's how I went... That's how I did it. So like I was able to, you know, destroy rock types with you know, Decidueye. I had a dark type that could deal with ghosts, and just stuff like that. Like that's how I ended up running through it. I don't really use the Elite Four as a method for leveling because I don't need it. Most of the leveling I do now is just for evolutions, so there are very few Pokemon that need to go above like level 40. So I just go to Pony Gauntlet and do some battles there. Leaf type move, yeah, Leaf type. What do you think you should hunt for? No legendaries. Depends on what you've already hunted for, and I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, remind everyone to be careful of spam. Alright guys, these Crabrawlers aren't stopping calling in. I need to use a Lepaberry here, but they're not letting me. Brandon Espinoza, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Still shiny egg hatching a shiny hasty Arcanine Pokemon X. Well, good luck. You're at 737 plus egg hatches so far and no shiny. Dang man, I hope you get it soon though. I hope you get it soon. Yeah, no, they're gonna like force me to just use it either way, because we're out of Leaf Blade now. Canned ham, does it count as spam? In a sense, but it's a different kind. It's all good, Eevee Angel, just, you know, make sure it doesn't, like, happen again. Yeah, because Decidueye can learn it, so as long as you have a Decidueye, you're good. Watch it call in the shiny on this encounter. Okay, it didn't call in anything, which gives us... It gives us a little bit of breathing room here. I should say shiny 10 times. I probably already have at this point in the stream. You found a guy who wants Zekrom for Decidueye. That may be a little bit imbalanced of a trade. Not gonna lie. Favorite middle stage evolution starter? That's an interesting one. Maybe Wartortle? I'm not sure. I really kind of feel mad about most middle starters, like middle stage starters. In Oris, did you notice that on the deck nav it has a map layout of the Ruby Sapphire Emerald map like Mount Pyre? What do you mean? Like, I know the map looked very similar to... Like, the map looks very similar to, Ruby, Sapphire, Emeralds, but I don't know, like, specifically something about Mount Pyre? I don't know. Wish you luck on the Shiny Crabrawler. Thanks, Guile the Mimikyu. I appreciate it. I can use all the luck I can get for this. Granted, this hunt, I'm already feeling like we're gonna get it soon, and we're not even that far into it. Like, that's just kind of the way these hunts go. What's my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon? I really don't know, JJ. The problem is I haven't played Gen 5. So a lot of those Pokemon to me feel like either Gen 6 or Gen 5, and I'm not sure which one they are. This guy who wants Palkia for it. I mean, you gotta give these people trading those Decidueyes away props for, like, being a... for at least trying to get some cool Pokemon out of it, but it really shouldn't be... You shouldn't be having to trade much of anything for that. You can trade for a Rowlet, too. Like, you can look for Rowlets and just level it up. Am I using, an aux cable or the audio provided with Katsukitty's card? I'm using the audio provided with the card, but I do have the aux cable plugged in, because I don't know why, but I found that, like, that, I guess it grounds it better. It gets rid of a lot of the static when it gets loud. Like, you can still hear a bit of popping, but it's a lot better with, the cable plugged in, even though this is the other end of the cable, so like it's not doing much of anything. But yeah, I'm running the audio through the USB right now. Yeah, those guys are crazy. Good luck with the shiny Crabrawler. Well, thank you, Extreme Kiwi. I appreciate it. What's my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon? I don't know, JJ. I don't know. I really don't have one. Because like I said, I don't know which ones are Gen 5, and I haven't played Gen 5. Who has the time to level up a stinking Rowlet? I have all the time in the world for Rowlets. Excuse me. Excuse you. Like, Rowlet is all-time best Pokemon. I mean, come on. How can you not like that? Like, best Pokemon. If you play Gen 5, you can tell you will love Haxorus. Your favorite Pokemon forever. Alright. Well, I'll hold you to that. I'll hold you to that. I want to play Gen 5 at some point. I think I mentioned this. I almost picked it up a couple weeks ago. Or almost a month ago now, I guess. But, I ended up not because... Like, I specifically was going to pick it up because this is a place I knew I could get it in box. Which is always nice to have, like, the actual box for it, not just loose cartridges floating around. But the box art, like, the box cover was all beat up and stuff, and it was, like, very obviously not taken care of, and I was like, I'm not going to pay, like, money for a boxed copy of it, specifically to buy the boxed copy of it, and it be, like, a bad box, you know? Rowlet is mindless child. Rowlet is, like, my favorite Pokemon ever. You'll now diss him for not playing the best generation ever, Gen 5. I mean, like I said, it kind of fell in that weird place where I didn't play Pokemon at the time. And it continued to be in that weird spot, or I continued to be in that weird spot through like X and Y, and finally got back into Pokemon with Oras. So I just never played it. And at that point, like, it was so far behind in terms of like being an older Pokemon game that it was just not something you could go to the store and buy. Like, you can't walk into a Walmart or a Target and pick one up off the shelf. You can go into a GameStop, but those are going to be just the cartridge and the DS, like the, you know, DS shelf, and like that's it. You were gonna like Litten because Incineroar looked awesome, but he instant went back to Team Rowlet. There you go. There you go. I'd like to get the shiny before 200. That would be awesome. Like, if I could get it before 200, I'd be happy. If we could get it at all. If we could get it this stream, I'd be happy. You like to just don't like leveling up Pokemon, period. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I definitely would, you know, prefer keeping it a Rowlet. Because, like, out of its whole evolution line, Rowlet itself is my favorite. Zekrom for Dartrix. People are just going to throw up these crazy trades hoping that someone takes it. Hopefully you'll be able to be active and grow like you. Awesome, yeah, I hope you're able to be successful, you know? Because, I mean, as long as, like, you enjoy what you're doing, I feel like it'll happen. How to break away from the most popular franchises ever. My DS physically broke, so I couldn't play it at all. Let me check. Yeah, I need to use a Lepiberry. So my DS physically broke, so I couldn't play. And then I kind of hit that time in like middle school where a lot of my friends were like, you know, Nintendo games are for kids and stuff, so like Pokemon's for kids and all that. And I was just like, I guess. And so I never like went out of my way to get a new DS or anything to play. So I just didn't play until I picked up a 3DS after high school. Inspired you. I appreciate that, man. I mean, that's always cool to hear that like you guys want to do stuff because like I've inspired you. Like I never thought that would happen. You know, like I'm just a dude that likes playing Pokemon and decided I'm gonna play Pokemon on the internet. You think the shine will be on 214? We'll see, JJ. Froxie's your favorite first stage. Alright, alright. Black and White 2 are worth the money, but you don't want to annoy me. I mean, like, I definitely want to pick it up at some point. I'd love to have every Pokemon game. It's just, I want to have it in box if I can. Like, start getting back into Gens 1, 2, and 3, it's a bit harder to get the box because they were, you know, made of cardboard. Not even cardboard, like, they're just paper boxes. So it's hard to get those, and I'm okay with just having Game Boy cartridges. But, like, DS games, they're in, like, a fairly rigid case. So they should be able to last. So I want to get those in the case if I can. And so, like, I'll personally, like, I play the newer gens way more. I'm not itching to go back and play all the old games all the time. So I can wait for it to be, like, a legitimate, good quality copy. You know? Gen 5 came out during your last months of high school, and you had to prepare for exams. Time went by, and Heart Gold Soul Silver came out, and that's why you totally missed Gen 5. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, like, Gen 5 happened, like, middle of Gen 4 is when my DS broke, and it wasn't until, like, ORAS were in the spotlight that I picked up a 3DS. So I just completely missed Gen 5. Gen 5 was in the dead center of Ian not playing Pokemon. It's for all ages, yeah. Yeah, no, it is. It's been like, you know, as a kid in, like, you know, middle school, early high school, it was kind of like, I'm too cool for that. I don't know. Weird early teenage year stuff. Level 17 Dartrix for level 50 Rayquaza. This one is the best. I think, are we back? Are we back? Looks like we're back. Cool, okay. Nice, nice. How rare is a Selgor? I don't know how rare it actually is, Marin, but it's not in Gen 7. Like, you'd have to get it in Gen 6. Yeah, no. That threw me off for a second, so I had to think back on which Pokemon was I supposed to hit. Hello Darkness, my old friend. It's not even an old friend, it's just like... It's not like it's been a while since we've seen it or anything. What's up, lovely Luxray? Welcome back to the stream. Hunting for Shiny Crabrawler. I know you want to hunt for it, but you won't lie. I mean, I want to hunt for it. I want to hunt for it. That's the whole point of doing these. Is like the hunt. What's up, Batman Man 2? Welcome to the stream. Want to get a sponsor button and custom emotes? We need a stream dip emote. Like, specifically just a rip internet emote. Like, that seems appropriate for my streams. Like, that seems extremely appropriate. So basically, you can't get Shiny Rowlet. Yeah, unless you have Gen 6 games, you can't, unfortunately. You're 13 when people laugh when you say you play Pokemon, you're just trying to give a crap. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Like, that's a good way to go about it. I just was the kid that was way too self-conscious about that stuff. And welcome to the stream, Ryan Palmer. What do you want Gen 8 pair of names to be? Yours is Taco and Burrito. I honestly don't know what they would be. Like, Sun and Moon already feels really different from most previous games. But X and Y was extremely different too. I don't know. I don't know what they would name it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Level 1 Rowlet for level 91 Suicune. I mean, people are just putting them on the GTS so that, they're not in their PC, I think. And it's like, maybe someone will take this, that'd be funny, essentially. You're in middle school, and when you tell your friends you play Pokemon, that you look at meh. At you like, what the heck, bro? I mean, yeah, no, it's not, like, really a big... At the end of the day, you know, do what you want to do. It doesn't matter what other people think. But that's just, like I said, that's what I always thought as a kid, was like, I was super self-conscious about that stuff. I am indeed, Kiwi, I am indeed. You got 1,000 already, they grew up so fast. Yeah, we hit 1,000 on Friday, which was super cool. Like, that was super hype. Pokemon Solar and Pokemon Lunar. There you go. Those names are completely unique, never been done with a Pokemon game before in any extent. If Crabrawler wasn't stupid, it would use another move besides Bubble. I don't know if it has any other moves, like, that it can use against me right now. Yeah, there you go, Vanillix. That's good. That's good. Always been your favorite games of all time, along with Super Mario. Alright, yeah. I really got into like FPS games and like Halo and Call of Duty and all that in like middle school and high school. Pokemon Hamburger and Pokemon Hot Dog. There we go. Those are names I could get behind. Lapis and Lazuli, maybe. I don't know, I feel like... I don't know. Like, I don't know if they're gonna go back to kind of like more earthy stuff like rocks and all that, because... I mean, they had gold, silver, which weren't... No, there were metals. You had like ruby, sapphire, emerald, diamond, pearl, and platinum. And those are all like kind of more, you know, rock-based and stuff in a sense. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, I should call for help again. I think it's more, oh no, they hurt my friend. Now I need help for both of us. Oh no, he's hurt like 183 of my friends. Ultra Red and Ultra Blue, there we go. Just go back through all the old names again, but with Ultra in front of it. Be right back, see you in a bit, Filippo. Those could be names for Sinnoh remakes if they make them. Dog and cat versions. You can find Rockruff in the cat version, and Growlithe as version exclusives, and dogs find Kitten and Litleo. There you go. Don't find it now. I'll try my best, Filippo. I'll try my best. Food-based Pokemon games up in here. How would agree. How would agree. Ultra Beast Pikachu. There we go. There we go. Magikarp and Feebas are the legendaries in the next region. Alright. Just completely underwater. I feel like that would happen to Vanillix. I'm not sure though. I don't know. Again, that's just something we'd have to wait and see. You had no good name for your shiny Crabrawler, so you named it the Grinch. There you go. There you go. Pokemon Ice and Fire. I don't know, I feel like they'd avoid that just because of the typing. Because that's like, those are types. Got it, Pokemon Chocolate and Vanilla. 200, call it a cool 10. We'll see, Batman Man, we'll see. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing about nicknames. Ultra Beast versus Distortion World Fanboy. I feel like it's going to have slightly more significance to the story. Like there will be some battles in there, and then it's just going to be mostly for catching legendaries. Like I feel like that's all that Ultra Dimension's going to be. Ultra Space, yeah. Gengar from the last stream is so strong now. All right. Who's hyped for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? I am, Lego Spider. I am super, super hyped for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Less than a month to go until they come out, which will be super cool, super fun. I'm ready to play it like on stream and stuff. Like that'll be super cool. I think we're behind by an encounter. What's up, Silver Fox? Welcome to the stream. Finally, there'll be relevance with Ultra Space. Yeah, right now it's literally just, oh, we went there, had one cutscene, and then we left. Like, that was it. You can go back, but there's, like, no reason to go back. You like how Crabrawler has, like, one of his eyes half open? I think it's supposed to kind of be like, you know, like boxing, like someone got a black eye. Like, I think that's what it's supposed to be. Also, yeah, we are one off. I didn't add that encounter just, like, randomly, like, I'm adding every SOS call. That was specifically because I missed one at some point. So I played Pokémon. I have not. I have the demo downloaded on my Switch, but I haven't played it. Donut Dog, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I didn't all the streams you see on Streamlist have anime girls. Kudos me. What do you mean? Also, time to add an encounter. Loud House Lover, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Hunting Shiny Ralston OS. Good luck, man. I hope you get it. What did the distortion will transform into Ultra Base after you catch Giratina? You don't know why. You won't sleep until you complete the Ultra Pokedex. That's going to take a while from the sounds of it, though. Like, it seems like it's going to be a lot closer to having a legitimate national dex again. Which is awesome as a collector, but also kind of, like, upsetting as a shiny hunter that found it really easy to get the shiny charm in this game. You just battled this Pikachu, and they just spammed the same move over and over again to win, and it was so cheap. But they won, though, so I guess in a way... When it comes out, I should make a playthrough of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon when it comes out, of course. I'm thinking of just streaming a playthrough, like streaming playing it on one of my versions. Because I think I'm going to pick up both. What's up, Doom Knight? Welcome to the stream. Pokemon of the Lampshade of No Real Importance version. Oh, like kid-friendly, that they're using for clickbait. Oh yeah, like, I mean, I try to keep everything like kid-friendly, and then if I do games, if I would play games that aren't gonna be like kid-friendly, I have a Twitch stream that I can do that on and kind of keep it off this. Lots and lots of coffee. There you go. Just don't go to sleep until you complete it. Ever. Like, a week straight of just playing Pokemon, no sleep. No matter how unhealthy that would be. Does anyone use Barry's Staraptor's Endeavor quick attack strategy? I've never heard of that. Crabrawler used Leer. This is why his defense won't go any lower. Still only does 1 damage. Yep, that's what happens when you fight level 100 Pokemon and use non-effective moves. And what's up, Christoph? Welcome back to the stream. You're horrible at sleeping. I mean, I don't know. I've always been a person to stay up super late and then sleep in really late. Can someone give you a Ditto so you can get the Decidueye? You should be able to get a Ditto at Mount Hokalani, Marin. Like, that's not version exclusive or anything. I want to make me an Ultra Sun Moon layout, so which version I'll do it. Grungy, thanks again for the offer. I'm still gonna try to figure stuff like that out on my own. Like, I really want to figure out how to do it. But I'm probably gonna pick up both. I don't know which one I would play on stream. Like, I might use Sun as like a playthrough copy for myself. And Simply Jeff 614, thank you for the sub. Guess what? Shiny Lycanroc on your screen. You wanted Machoke. Well, I mean, a Shiny's a Shiny. There you go. You're gonna try. All right. You're currently shiny hunting Mimikyu SOS method. Well, good luck, Jeff. Good luck. I hope you get it. Hope you get it. I still need to do Mimikyu myself. I've been avoiding it just because I need to set up my Smeargle with like Moongeist Beam or something so that I can avoid Decoy. You have this addiction of watching 2-minute news clips you see on YouTube. Why is that? Can you see this message? Yeah. Yeah, I can. You gotta see you later. See you later, Crunchy. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again soon. It said there was an error. That's weird. That's weird. I know it happens sometimes, but like, I don't know. I don't know what would have caused that. Like a hiccup on YouTube's end. You wonder if a level 50 Shuckle can one-hit KO a level 11 for Brawler. I don't know. I guess someone will just have to find out. You have a Shuckle set up. Awesome. Awesome. I do not have one. in any game, actually. I don't think I have a Shuckle in any game. What's up, Razu Eyes? Welcome to the stream. The hunt's going pretty well. The hunt is going pretty well. We haven't gotten the shiny yet, but, you know, with this method, it should take a lot less time than things like Treecko did. The GTS is no Pokemon that you have. I mean, you can always put something up there yourself and ask for a Decidueye, or for a Rowlet. I don't know how many people would give it to you, though. Alright, see you in a bit, Batman Man. You finally found your shiny Charmander after 4,840 soft resets. Awesome, Razwise. Congrats, man. Congrats. That's really cool. In Gen 8, they will have a new battle type. Really? Army battles, where your whole team fights 25 Pokemon with 100% chance of shinies. If only that could happen. I feel like if they did that, people's switches would literally like burst into flames because of the amount of processing that would take. What's up, Paycheck? Welcome to the stream. Making it easier to get shinies. Yeah, well, a lot easier. Any Pokemon that can learn Fall Swipe besides Decidueye or Lone Marowak? Parasect can. Like I said, Marin, just look it up. Just look it up online, and it'll tell you every single Pokemon that can learn False Swipe. If they learn it by like leveling up, or if they can just learn it when you use a TM. You like Pokemon? I feel like a lot of people here do. People dump level 1 Rowlets on Wonder Trade, just Wonder Trade for it. That would work too. You just have to get lucky and hope that you get a Rowlet though. Marshadow's Sizor and Scyther, there you go. There's some more there. Well, Pick-a-Pick, I don't know if Pick-a-Pick can. Oh, I guess you're asking for trades, yeah. What's up, Sezzy? Welcome to the stream. So you haven't gotten a shiny Crabrawler? We have not. We have not yet. We're still working for it, though. I need that A-Drive luck. I've been lucky before. I've been extremely lucky before. But some days just I'm not as lucky as others. And today seems to be one of those days. Those are the ones you use for SOSing. Can give you a Rowlet, but you Wonder Trade yours away. Fair enough. Getting close to 200. Yeah, one more encounter. The next encounter will be encounter 200. So unfortunately we didn't get it in under 200, but that's okay. That is okay with me. A-Drive is a shiny charm himself. I feel like it's just the sheer amount that A-Drive has done. You're playing a game and the word pie was censored. That's weird. Does anyone know how to teach Smeargle moves like Dark Void or something like that? You have a Dark Eye. And yeah, we did hit 1K. We did hit 1K, says he. That was super cool. That happened Friday, actually. It has to be hacked. Pie is the devil's word. Why is that? Yeah, see, why doesn't he use that move all the time? Granted, Leftovers just immediately heals it back up, but, like, much better than Bubble. How do you teach Smeargle moves? You have to put it in a battle with something that knows that move. Generally, the way I do it is I take, like, a Pokemon I'm willing to sacrifice its moveset, make it forget all the moves except that one, and then go into battle, find a Ditto, let the Ditto transform, then throw out Smeargle and let the Ditto just use the one move you know it knows, over and over and over again. Bidoof will have a third stage evolution, Arceus. There we go. I didn't know I was going to stream today. Yeah, Jordan, yeah. Yep. I try to stream every day. Yesterday I didn't though. Or every day, but Tuesdays. And welcome to the stream. I mean, Smeargles can learn legendary moves. They just use Sketch on it. Smeargle can learn nearly every move in the game. Like, there are very few that just, like, don't work with the way Sketch works that it can't. Saw Judgment Smeargle once on Battle Spot. Welcome back, Filippo. Welcome back. Hey, I listen, man. I did not find the shiny in the time you were gone. Getting a battle with the Smeargle using the move and then having your Smeargle sketch the move the wild Smeargle now has. That is true, yeah, that would work, assuming that the Smeargle doesn't get KO'd by that move. Which is like the one main concern there. Almost used a Lepa Berry that I did not need to use. Same person had 3 Z moves, so you didn't take the Smeargle seriously. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, that right there is kind of a sign that it's not the most legit battle. Good now, shine please. Yeah, as soon as you're back, we need to get the shiny. You got a Rowlet from your second try? Awesome, Marin, awesome. There you go. Now you can get that Decidueye with False Swipe, so you should be good to go. And Decidueye is good too. Like I said, I use it because it has the Ghost type, which means a lot of moves can't hit it. I wish they had a Fidget Spinner Pokemon. I mean, no game has come out since Fidget Spinners really got it big. Spinda, there you go. Spinda's already one. Smeargle can actually be the ultimate Poke Capture. Teach it Spore, False Swipes, some defensive moves, maybe, and level it up to 100. Yeah, no, Smeargle is always like the one that people talk about being shiny hunting machines. Like I said, I just use Decidueye because it works a lot better for me because of the Ghost typing, and I can work around most other things. But I do have a Smeargle that, like, I'll teach a different attacking move depending on what I'm going after. Like, if there's something that knows Sand Attack, I'll use Smeargle because it has Aerial Ace. If I'm going to go against Mimikyu, I'm going to teach Smeargle, I'm going to teach it Moongeist Beam again. You know? Like, that's the kind of stuff that I'll use Smeargle for. But if it's a fairly standard battle, I'll just use Decidueye. Because on the off chance that a Pokemon uses a move that would do recoil damage, most of those are normal or fighting. What's up, Lord Nakrak? Welcome to the stream. I mean, I never had one, Marin. Oh, that just wasn't a thing for me. I was like, eh. Smeargle can't learn Struggle. There you go. I mean, Smeargle already knows Struggle. That'd be really interesting if you could, like, actually sketch Struggle, but I can see why you can't. What's up, Darkrai Gamer? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, because I'm hoping we can get a Crabrawler today. That would be super cool. Admittedly, thinking about it, I don't actually have a backup plan for if we do get it in terms of assets or anything. But I don't know. I don't know what we would do. Because thinking about it, I was like, oh yeah, if we catch this, I know people were talking about doing a Mudbray the other day. I still need to get Mimikyu. What else do I need? I need Bruxish. Just thinking through Pokemon, there are a lot of Pokemon I still need to catch in Sun and Moon. That shouldn't be too difficult to do. So I was like, oh yeah, we could do a lot of different hunts once we get Crabrawler. But now thinking about it, I'm like, are there really... Like, I'm thinking about it like, I don't have a thumbnail for that. Whoops. We'll see though. Your first ever shiny fail was a Smeargle. Oh no. I almost failed my first shiny hunt, actually. What I did was, I went for Ditto. Because at the time, I wanted a shiny Rowlet, and I didn't like actually do research in how to breed for shiny Pokemon. So I just kind of like, was like, maybe if I get a shiny Ditto, it'll be a shiny parent, and the offspring will more likely be shiny. Not the case. But I went, so I did all the research on how to shiny hunt a Ditto, and not on how to just breed for shinies. So I ended up going for this Ditto. I had everything set up perfectly so the Ditto could transform, so like the Ditto couldn't, the one I was chaining off of couldn't KO itself, couldn't struggle, all this stuff, everything was set up perfectly. Then as soon as the shiny Ditto showed up, I threw out my Decidueye. So it became Ghost type and I couldn't False Swipe it, and almost failed by almost KOing it. And I was so stressed out by that. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna fail this after like I just spent like 4 hours chaining for it. Smeargle sketched False Swipe, refused to be captured, even at 1 HP. Aw, oh, man. That stinks, man. That stinks. I can make the thumbnail live. The problem is there's a lot of... Like, the thumbnail itself wouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. It's getting the, like, Pokemon image right. Because I have to change the color of it. And it really wouldn't be too exciting. I literally just open up paint.net and start, like, moving around sliders until I feel like I've got stuff right. Mimikyu, please. Yeah, I want to do Mimikyu. I want to get Mimikyu before Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon come out. Like, I'd love to get all the Alolan. I almost used Leaf Blade there, guys. That would have been awful. That would have been terrible. You killed one Alolan Raticate, and Rowlet already evolved. It was level 1. Yeah, that's what will happen, especially like when when it gets such low level, I think it gets more experience. And it'll just skyrocket. Like, I'll have Pokemon go from level 1 to like level 20, 25, depending on what I battle. Like, it's crazy how fast you can level things up from nothing. I mean, like, the thumbnail wouldn't take too long to make, Shabby. I don't know, I feel like that'd be boring for you guys to see on stream just Ian staring off at another monitor making a thumbnail. You can shiny hunt now? Awesome, awesome. I hope it goes well for you, dude. I hope it goes well for you. And Pokegamer Pro, thank you for the sub. Also, wait, I need to use a Leopard Berry, I forgot. There we go. What's my favorite Ultra Beast? Personally, mine might be... I forget what I said before. I forget what I said before for it. Xurkitree's pretty good. Kartana's decent. Guzzlord is just a bit too over the top for me. Like, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like a little bit much, you know. But it's an Ultra Beast, so that's kind of the point of it. So I don't know. Maybe Xurkitree, maybe Guzzlord, maybe Kartana. I don't know. Very non-committal on that answer, I know. Yours is Kartana. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad that Kartana was super easy to catch. Like, I'm someone who tries to catch everything in a Pokeball, so I had to like for things like Buzzwole, that one was awful. I had to restart that battle like 4 times because it kept struggling. Because it would just sit in battle for so long, and they'd be like, "No, I'm out of moves," and just KO itself. I'm like, "Well, gotta reset now," because I wanted to catch both of them. Your favorite Ultra is Necrozma. All right. Because we're probably killing you. It's kind of big. Yeah, Necrozma is the 3rd legendary. Like it's related to the whole Ultra Beast missions and stuff. So I see where it gets like related to them for sure. Are the Ultra Beasts shiny locked? Yes, they are. They are all shiny locked. Unfortunately. The same with the Tapus and the legendaries. Like the Cosmog line. You're gonna double hunt Ho and Rayquaza for an hour. Let's hope. Well, good luck, Filippo. Good luck, man. That's like you and catching the Pokemon Lugia. It refuses to be captured until it struggles itself to death at least 10 times. That's why I might have to break my rule, my whole like kind of rule with that for shiny legendaries if we hunt those at some point. Because I'm not about a soft reset 1,000 times for it to refuse to get into a Pokeball. Probably a soft reset for Ho-Oh instead. Okay. They gotta stop shiny locking. I would like them to, but I know they're not going to. It's to kind of promote the events and stuff, and try to keep people interested in the game longer. I don't know. I feel like Game Freak's kind of made up their mind there, and they're not going to change that. My pineapple? I am not a pineapple. Or make legendaries have much lower shiny rates. They're not going to do that. The thing is, granted, they obviously do change it with legendaries, but like, shiny odds are just kind of set by the personality value, which is a fairly standardized thing among Pokemon. So I don't think that they would like make it where it's less likely to be shiny but still possibly shiny. Because they'd end up in the same situation where the people who are going to hunt for it are going to hunt for it. Like, I think they kind of want you to play the game as intended, and these mascot Pokemon aren't supposed to be ones you sit there for hours resetting on. But at the same time, I'm a shiny hunter. Let me get a shiny. I'll soft reset for a Cosmog at the Lake of Moon like 20,000 times if I need to. You're a pineapple. Alright, alright. 245 will get the shiny. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. But welcome to the stream. I'm a pineapple. What's up, Alfonso Acosta? Welcome to the stream. Make sure Guzzler doesn't eat your house. I mean, at that point, Guzzler would just be your house. You're gonna hunt for a shiny Grubbin. Awesome, awesome. Grubbin's a really cool Pokemon. So good luck, man. I hope you get it. Just do the Trevenant skill swap trick thing. Would it keep... I mean, that would work in... Would that work in Gen 6? Because that's what I'm thinking is Oras. Granted, Usum's gonna have it too. Basically, with hopefully them not being shiny locked in Ultra Space. But yeah, I mean, if you can make it stay alive, that's a good point. Yeah, I could like just rack up 999 Pokeballs and just go to town. Like, yeah, that's true. Never thought of that. 250 for the shiny. We'll see, Darkrai. We'll see. Hopefully before 255. If we go over 255, we lose our increased odds. Because, you know, it's the way the counter works, that's the number where it rolls back over to 0. Do I know my friend code? Not off the top of my head, Kenny. I actually, and even if I did, I know it for this DS. I don't know what anything on this one is. I don't actually have anything set up on this one yet. You haven't been talking or paying attention? It's all good, Vanillix. It's all good. But I'll definitely have to find that stuff out, Kenny, because like this DS is kind of more intended as a thing for a stream, so it'll be used to interact with people and do different stuff like that. So yeah, I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out soon. Can't do it in the middle of the battle because I can't leave this battle at all. I think I can, but I'm not going to risk it. I think I can look at that without messing anything up, but I'm not going to risk it. Be right back. See you in a bit, Shy-B. What color is Shiny Grubbin? The back is still gray, but its face will be a lot darker red. You're trying to evolve your Mantike. Well, good luck, Kenny. Good luck. You and Horace, hey, Maxie, meet Castform with the Rain Dance. There you go. There you go. Am I ever going to hunt on the Game Boy game? So yes, Razu, yes. This week is different. I mentioned this on Discord, actually, so if you're not on the Discord, like it says occasionally when it pops up over there, there's a Discord link down below to a server that I have set up where like people can hang out and talk and I'll make announcements and stuff. But yeah, so on Discord I said like, because I got questions as soon as I brought up the cap card, are we going to continue, you know, the hunts on Game Boy games? And yes, the Shiny Badge quest isn't over or anything. The one thing is, I'm going to be doing some Sun and Moon hunts for the next week before I figure out like an official schedule. Because A, I'm excited to be able to like do Sun and Moon hunts with you guys, and B, these go a lot faster, and I don't end up with 30 streams straight, which will hopefully make the channel look less like spam when I'm going through the review process again for monetization and partnership. Because last time we went through that, we just had Treecko and Charmander videos up. And they were all live streams with like identical metadata, so they got flagged as spam, and like that was a whole issue for a week that we're still recovering from to this day. So on one hand, so for now, like I'm saying, long story short, this week we're just doing Sun and Moon, but I'm thinking starting like the week after next, aside from like barring anything like USUM coming out, like major things like USUM coming out, I'm going to make, like, Fridays, like, Thursdays or Fridays, specifically like, one day a week, still, like, a 3rd gen or full odds day. So we're going to continue with those hunts. They're just going to take a lot longer because they're not going to be in the spotlight as much, but they will still happen for sure. Like, I will make sure they're on a consistent schedule, so anyone who's super interested in the 3rd gen game still will get to see them. Still have all that layout and everything, so it's not like we're forgetting about them. We're just, you know, adding this in as well, because I know a lot of people want to see the newer games. You really did wreak havoc on Maxie with Castform. Only took 20 damage from the fight. Dang, that's nice. What's up, X-Rider? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. How about you? And Daniel Escalante Martinez, thank you for the sub. Hunting Shiny, welcome to the stream as well. Sweet, I'll check the latest updates. Good thing you have Discord. Awesome, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so I posted that on like the announcements chat that I was just like, hey, you know, people have been asking because like, you know, I just randomly switched over. Didn't even really, like, as a surprise, I kind of switched over to, hey, I have the cap card. But yes, people are asking, like, what's happening with Whismer and all that. I think, if anything, Whismer may just become an Oras hunt, and we'll do something else that I know we can't get Poochyena, but is also not in a cave for Emerald. I'm not sure yet. Gotta figure that stuff out still. That's kind of what this week's, like, week break that we're just doing Sun and Moon will help with, is giving me some time to figure that out and get ready for it. But yeah, so we're going to keep doing those hunts as well. Craigie, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You seem pretty cool. Might sub. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad that you seem to be enjoying it. I hope you decide to sub. That'd be awesome. Specky, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You're getting heaps of followers since the last time you were here. Yeah, no, yeah. A lot of people have joined, especially like Friday. We got a lot of people on Friday, which is super cool. But welcome back to the stream, Specky. Also, it's a female Castform, and you feel so freaking bad when you're battling with it and someone comes up and looks at your screen. Why is that? What's up, Sans? Welcome back to the stream. It's been a while since I've seen you, man. You're in this mostly for the Gen 3 games, shiny hunting. Would I even go back to Gen 1? Would even go back to Gen 1 if it had colors, if it was able to have shinies, yeah. No, I get you though, I get you, Tawari. Because I do know a lot of people are here, like, because there aren't many people that do the Gen 3 hunts. But I will admit, a lot of the reason I was doing Gen 3 was because I couldn't do newer gens. But yeah, no, I respect that a lot of people were here for the older hunts. So yeah, I'll make sure those are still a thing, for sure. Like, I promise those aren't getting forgotten about. We still have the whole Shiny Badge quest in Emerald. We have all the legendaries and Charmander to still catch in Leaf Green. Like, we've got a lot we can do with that. So yeah, don't think they're gone. Don't think they're gone. Like I said, there's just... For this week, there are some extenuating circumstances that I'm kind of putting them on hold for. The Bubble Squad 101, we got bubbles. There are a lot of bubbles. Welcome to the stream, by the way. You believe it's because the whole look of Cast 1? Fair enough, just look at it. Okay, like Donut Dog confirms immediately. The 2 spheres at the bottom of the head. I gotcha, I gotcha. Is Grubbin only day encounter, or is it rare? It shouldn't be rare or only day, I don't think. You should be able to find it on, like, the first route? First stream you were at a 1200 Sovereigns for Treecko. Yeah, you were there pretty early, Filippo. Also, yeah, no. I looked away long enough that I had to, like, think about it for a second. Still not paying attention to the stream. Fair enough, man. I found Shiny Crabrawler, but we didn't, though. We didn't, Kenny. Did I get Shiny Treecko? What did I name it if we did? We did get it, Sans. We did get Shiny Treecko. It'll actually show up here in previous in a second. And we did name it Corn Dog. We got it at encounter 9300 exactly. You're on the first route and can't find it. The very first route? I don't know if it's on the very first route. Go up by, like, where you got your starter. Like, the grass just below where you got your starter. That grass will have grubbins. What's up, Blizzard Banger? Welcome to the stream. How's up? The hunt's going well, and you're getting a job soon. Awesome, awesome. That's pretty cool. That is really cool, actually. But yeah, the hunt's going well. We're just hoping that one of these will be a shiny, and hopefully we'll get it in the next 30. Because if we go over that, we roll over the counter number back to 0, and it acts like the chain hadn't happened. You're the part where you got your grubbin. Okay, okay. I don't think it's only a day encounter. It may be like a 10% encounter rate, I'm not sure. What color is Shiny Spinnerack? It'll be blue and purple, but be careful with that one, Marin. It can poison you, and that's actually pretty rough. Like, I actually had issues with Spinnerack. Even with, like, a level 100 Decidueye, I was having issues with Spinnerack. Like, just as fair warning. It shouldn't be too big of a deal, but, like, it could potentially cause issues. But yeah, when I'm thinking about it, normally, like, Ladybug was the one that was swapped out with Spinnerack when it became night. But maybe that's the case in some grass patches, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You're shiny hunting Shiny Beldum. Well, good luck hunting Shiny. I hope you get it soon. Beldum's a really cool shiny, and I need to go for it at some point too. Like, I haven't gotten any of that. I haven't gotten any of the Metagross family of shinies yet. Is your Mantike ever going to evolve? I don't know, Kenny. I don't know. What does it require to evolve? Because I can't think of it off the top of my head. Good luck, because Beldum has the same catch rate as a legendary. Yeah, Beldum is fairly rough in that regard, I will admit. I haven't ever had a battle end because of Beldum, like, struggled, though. I have had that happen with legendaries. I gotcha, Vanillix. I gotcha. You're not really paying attention. It's all good, dude. It's all good, man. It's all good. IMO, best Pokemon to shiny hunt are Steel types. post-championship, get nose pass with Smoke Ball, and you're set for life. There you go. There you go. What's up, Evil Trevenant Knight? Welcome to the stream. And what's up, Tony? Welcome to the stream as well. You need to level it up with Remoraid in the party to evolve. Okay. Oh yeah, that is one of the weird ones. You give me your shiny Crabrawler luck. Well, I appreciate it, Trevenant Knight. I hope we can get it soon. Like, I would prefer to get it this stream. I would like to get it within 2 streams, you know? Because like these hunts, the odds are fairly in our favor compared to some of the other hunts we've done before. I'm starting to say "hey" a lot. I say it a good bit. You're back, your phone battery died. It's all good. It's all good, Marin. Hey, it would seem you are, yeah. And what's up, Queen? Welcome to the stream. Color of Alolan, Rattata shiny, you know you're born. Oh, it's all good, it's all good. Rattata was actually the second one I went for shiny. It will be a dark red. Like, the black... It'll kind of just get a red tint to it. Like, the black parts all over its back will become, like, a burgundy color almost. And that one's actually pretty... That one's not bad to hunt for. It took forever for me for some reason. Like, my luck was just bad with that hunt. And I was like, oh man, are all my hunts going to be like this? But... Fortunately, they weren't. Like, it was just that one that looks like we're an encounter behind, too. Yeah, no problem, Rin. No problem. I hope that hunt goes well for you, dude. I hope it, like I said, I hope it doesn't take as long as mine did. Like, mine was just rough. You got a shiny Bagon after an hour. You got a shiny Beldum on the first encounter. Awesome, Sans. That's really lucky right there. Like, the closest thing to a first encounter shiny I've had was a Kangaskhan that I got in, like, the first SOS call from a Cubone. That I wasn't even trying to get. It just showed up, and I was like, oh, because that was going to be a rough hunt in and of itself. We did just swap the chain, right? Yeah, we did. We're good. Wanted to double check with myself and just had to say it out loud. You're not kidding? You think your Mantike is hacked? I don't see how that prevented it from evolving, though. It's not holding an Everstone, is it? You're hunting for shiny Sandile. Well, good luck, good luck. I still need to hunt for that, too, yeah. There's a lot that I still need to hunt for that I just haven't gotten around to yet. Like, I have 100 shinies in 100 plus shinies in Sun and Moon, specifically in Sun. But it's because like I'm going for a living shiny dex, which means that I've caught like, you know, I've bred for 3 Rowlets and 3 Popplios and 3 Littens and caught 3 Pichus and caught, you know, like I've caught 2 Ledybuzz to get a Ledi and stuff like that, you know? So like I've done a lot of hunts. I've done enough hunts that if I wanted to, I could have caught and like seen every shiny in the game, but I wouldn't have a living dex version of it right now. It's not... Alright, that was just my one guess of potentially why it was happening. After an hour, you got a shiny Wishy-Washy. Awesome! I still need to get that, too. What else do I need? I need a, This one isn't specific to Gen 7, but I need a Barboach and Wishcast. But that was a pain in the butt. Like, it wouldn't SOS right. Just want to ask, after how many encounters did you kill the 1 HP Pokemon? It depends on... It really varies from, like, what Pokemon you're hunting to the next. But personally, I do it every 10. It's a little excessive. A lot of people go to 15 or 20. But 10 tends to work for most. with the occasional need to do like 5 because something doesn't call in often. It actually has an Everstone. That would do it, Kenny. That would do it. Factoid here, did you know that they changed the shiny color for Rattata in Gen 3 onwards? It was gray in Gen 2 and they changed it to that yellow-green shade. Really? I know from Gen 2 to Gen 3, and I think even like Gen 4, there were a lot of shinies that got their palette swapped. I did not know Rattata was one of them though. You go with 10. Alright, Marin. Yeah, like for me that was just the safest bet, and it let me keep track of my encounters without having an actual counter with me. And that's kind of why I've stuck with it, and never swapped over to like the Trevenant, like the Harvest Trevenant method or anything. Once you got a shiny Giratina from Wonder Trade. Awesome, awesome. I hope it wasn't hacked. Like, I've never really done Wonder Trading because I'm always nervous that it's going to be, like, gemmed or something, and I'm like, I just don't want to take that risk of having something and being like, oh, I have it, but it may not be legit. You're from Poland. Awesome, awesome. There are actually a few people who tune into the streams from Poland. It's always cool seeing, like, where everyone is from in the world. You found a shiny Rattata when you're trying to level up your Togepi on Crystal. Okay. Yeah, I feel like they would change that away from Gray just because, like, I don't know, I feel like Gray would be a really boring shiny color, especially early on. Like, later, you know, obvious things like Charizard and Greninja and all those are black, but at the beginning, like, I can see where they're like, we want to make these, like, super vibrant and cool so people are actually excited about shinies, not, oh, we're gonna get a Gray Pokemon now. So I can see that. I can see why they want to make it a bit more colorful. Speaking of where you are in the world, where do you live? You live in Philadelphia. Personally, I don't really get too specific on where I am. The general, like, region of the world is the East US. Like, that's about as specific as I go with that, like, just, you know, privacy sake. You know, I hope, like, you understand. Like, I know it's not too big of a deal, but at the same time, just, like, something for me to be like, at least this is, you know, it feels a little bit more private when I do that. And for safety, yeah, fair enough. Like, you know, yeah, just like, you know, obviously it's not too big of a deal, but at the same time, keeping that little bit of privacy is nice. It's fine, cool, cool, yeah. Never reveal your location or age on the internet. Generally good things, generally good things. Oh no, it's fine, Kenny, it's fine. I've been asked that before. I just give that response. I almost feel awkward not actually answering it, but yeah, I just, East US, that's where I say I am. I know there are countries that I could live in and say I live there, and that'd be more specific than East US, but that's just about as specific as I've always been. Or that's as vague as I've always been about it. What's up, Cincentito? Welcome to the stream. Pikachu is so overrated. It's just a popular Pokemon. It's not like I don't think anyone who's actually into Pokemon is out there like, yeah, Pikachu's the ultimate Pokemon. It's gonna destroy everything. But it's the mascot. It's kind of the mascot of the Pokemon series. Same thing with Charizard. +1. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are like, why Pikachu of all Pokemon? It's kind of just a meh electric type, but it's Pikachu. Finally, your main type is evolving. Awesome. Awesome. It's Pokemon's mascot. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. It's like the star of the anime essentially, so it's gonna get a bit more attention from people in general, and therefore Game Freak. (1996), yeah, Pokemon's been out for a while now. What, 21 years old at this point? Just look at like Gen 1 versus Gen 7. Like it's insane the improvements that have happened. Gen 1er, I'm not a Gen 1er though. I got into it with Gen 3, like I said, which you're not. Yeah, no, like, I'm not a Gen 1er. Like, if anything, Gen 3 is where like most of my favorites come from, and that's like more nostalgia reasons than anything. There are already a lot of improvements from Gen 3 to Gen 4 alone. Can't imagine what you're missing since you can't play any Gen past 5. I mean, after Gen 5, they went to 3D graphics, which fairly polarizing when it comes to fans, which I understand. You know, like you don't really want to, like Pokemon was always this game with those really cool sprites and stuff, and then they just went to 3D models. So alright, should be coming back. We're back now, guys. We are back. I'm so nervous that a Shiny's gonna show up in that time. Like, it's just gonna go dead, and you're gonna come back and see me, like, frustrated. That's like, I can't be hyped for this without anyone here. But also, like, trying to hold in the hype for you guys to get back, but at the same time, like, not being able to. Wrecked, yep. Wrecked. Agreed, Kenny, agreed. My internet decides to just mess with the stream like once or twice every time. Fast Typer Ian back at it again. The slowest, like, one-handed pecking the keys with not even my good hand. Should be a meme by now. You've pretty much made it your own meme though, Vanillix. I really do feel if we get sponsors and get like custom emotes, something's gonna have to be related to my internet dying. Like that's too accurate not to do. Fun Gamer X will get the shiny at 247. I hope so. I hope so. Welcome to the stream, by the way. But yeah, I'm really hoping we can get it in like the next 15 encounters or so. Have I any Pokemon cards? I have a few. I don't have many. I used to have a lot, but unfortunately they got ruined as a kid. Like, they were in a box in my basement and our washing machine leaked. And all the water poured down into the basement and soaked the cards, so this became this giant lump of, like, paper mache. But I do have a few. I picked up a couple packs of, like, Guardians Rising and stuff over the summer. Just because, you know, why not? I was at the bookstore and they had it. So I picked up a couple, like I said. And so I have like maybe 20, 30 cards right now, I think. Just for the fun of it. Here at Gen 3 or however you spell it. That's pretty much what I'd be too, Tony. Gen 1 was so broken though. But pretty much every game at the time was that broken. And that's like the one reason whenever anyone asks like, what's your least favorite gen? It feels weird saying it, but Gen 1. Like, from a mechanical and like from a technical standpoint, I guess, Gen 1 is awful. Kanto's not bad. Like, I love Fire Red and Leaf Green, but like, Gen 1's engine is just rough. They had to redo it before they even released it in the US. It was already that bad. But that's just how games were. They were really buggy because they didn't have a lot of space to do stuff in, and it was fairly new territory. Especially with Game Boy games. I got 1,000 subs. We did, Ryan Palmer. We did. We hit 1,000 on Friday, which was super cool. Like that was a super hype stream all around. It was our first Sun and Moon stream. We hit 1,000. Filippo was an amazing dude yet again. Gen 1 was the worst. The story was so bland. But that's what a lot of people like. Is it wasn't really a story game. It was play Pokemon. Like I said, Kanto as a region wasn't bad. I like the Pokemon. They're iconic, obviously. And I like Fire Red Leaf Green. Because, you know, it's not like you're... Like, that's where a lot of people don't like the newer games, is getting, like, you know, tracked through a story, essentially. But, again, that's everyone's own opinion. I prefer the stories, but, like, I still enjoy Kanto for what it is. I want to trade with you. You got a Magmortar in X. Well, thanks for the offer, but I don't actually have it really set up the trade right now. On one hand, I don't even know if I'm far enough in X or Y to trade. I don't have anything set up on this DS to trade with. And in general, I just don't really trade a lot. Maybe in the future. Maybe we'll see, like, trades or battles or something. Once I get comfortable using the capture card and stuff, and get, like, everything actually set up on it. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be different for... It's gonna be rough. Your first game's not gonna be perfect. But obviously it was good enough that here we are, 2 decades later, still playing games from the same series. Kanto was okay, don't hate it, but you get bored of it. Fair enough, fair enough. Like, it's definitely not a game I can spend 900 hours in. But it's enjoyable. Still, was the worst evil team? I mean, they're just bad to be bad. They really didn't have much else to them. You don't care for story, but what you always find crazy is how this 10-year-old kid is constantly getting in the most ridiculous situations like Platinum. Yeah, no. But that's always just the weird part. It's like, granted, it's because technically in like the Pokemon universe, 10 is equivalent to like 18 in terms of your responsibilities and stuff. So I can see it a little bit more, but still, yeah, this 10-year-old just walking around and like, oh, suddenly you're involved with all these weird scenarios with the gods of the universe. Like, that's a little bit kind of crazy and out there. 4th gen for the win. I still need to finish my copy of Platinum. Still need to finish it. Don't even know what your least favorite gen is. Your favorite gen is Gen 3, obviously. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and do this before I continue reading. It would be either Gen 6 or Gen 5. Gen 6 was too easy, but you love the games and never got attached to Gen 5. Fair enough, fair enough. Coming to a world with basically no gravity. Yeah, like, traveling through dimensions and stuff. I know you're 10 years old. Yeah, kind of weird. Yeah, you start off getting your first Pokemon and suddenly being hunted by Team Galactic in another dimension. Yeah, like, what's the time span for the story in a lot of these Pokemon games? Is it really... Like, I can rush the game in 50 hours. Like, is it really a matter of, like, a week that this story's going on in? You can catch gods with a ball, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, they're like, you feel like once they can distort time and space, you can just, like, freeze time and say nope and walk away. Did you notice all the youngsters in Gen 3 have Sableye on their shirts? Have Sableye shirts on? I didn't know that. Your favorite gen is Gen 2 and you absolutely adored the remakes. There you go. You must sleep. It's 30 minutes past midnight. Good night. We'll see you later, man. Again, cannot pronounce your name, but thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, Gen 5 so much. But, like, that's the thing. I've heard people who hate Gen 5 and people who loved Gen 5. There's really not a middle ground. You some are going to be so good. I'm super hyped for them, Tony. It could be the best games of all time. That's what Game Freak said, is like they're putting their all into these games because it's the last game they're releasing on the 3DS in the series. So like they want to have like a good sending off instead of... They don't want it to just be some cobbled together game. Like they want it to actually be like super good. Which I understand. I appreciate that. People are already saying this could be the best games. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. The 10-year-old Time Lord and his yellow mouse have traveled galaxies and dimensions from eons ago to this generation and even more to come. Pretty much. Ash is just... Ash is not even like human anymore. He's just Ash. Favorite Pokemon is Greninja? Alright. My favorite's Rowlet. I still need to actually play Gen 5 so I can have an opinion of it. I would refrain from doing that, Vanillix. I appreciate the sentiment, but I would prefer everyone. You need to go back to Gen 5. Yeah, like I said, I need to do it too at some point, but I need to find like a copy that I consider worth spending money on. It's the only gen you haven't beaten yet. Well, that's a good enough reason to go back to it. There's a good number of generations I haven't actually beaten, admittedly. So there's a lot I need to go back and play through. But now I have a lot more of a reason to, so that should be fun. Oris would have been the best games if they weren't so easy. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it was a breeze running through it all the way up until Steven. I had issues with Steven and that was it. But that was more I just wasn't set up for his typing at all. Your favorite games of all time are Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Those are pretty much like the golden child games of Pokemon, I feel. Like, everyone views them as pretty much like the best games, and that's a pretty... that's a fair opinion from everything I've seen about them. Your first Pokemon game was Gen 3, and you chose Mudkip. Mudkip is the best. Personally, I actually chose Mudkip in my very first, like, start of a playthrough. Because I got Sapphire, like, a week before I got Emerald. And, like, they're both gifts. And so I just restarted in Emerald, and I chose Treecko. So I had Mudkip on Sapphire, but then just never played it. You got to the 7th badge and just stopped because your DS self-destructed. That stinks, Jordan. That stinks. I feel ya. You know, if Gen 5 hit, it's the first Pokemon game where the Pokemon moves during the battle. Yeah, like that was the big thing with Gen 5 was like animation throughout the entire battle, which was super cool. Because you know, like they started it in I guess Gen 3, or did they do it in Gen 2 at all? Or, like did Crystal do it in Gen 2? Or like they did a little animation before they started the battle, but that was about it. Yeah, Gen 5 was the first time where they actually had like full-on animations the whole time. Oh, you stuck with Treecko all the way. Your first Pokemon to level 100. Nice. Gen 5 is the only gen you have over 700 hours on. Nice. Yeah, this is the only game that I have more than 500 in. Or I guess Rocket League I'm a little over 500, but like it's Sun with like 900 and probably like 6 or 7 hours at this point. Can't check until this battle's over, until we catch the shiny. And then below that's Rocket League at like 545 or something. And then below that you start dropping down to like games like Halo Reach and stuff that I don't even have my hours for anymore. We're back, what happened? Oh, Kenny, did you drop with the, yeah, my internet drops on occasion, unfortunately, but we're back, we're back. Alright guys, last chance before we reset our odds, unfortunately. It's the Jenny of the most time, but only over 100 hours. I mean, that's fair enough. Fair enough. That's still a good number of hours. As much as you love Blue as champion, you'd still say Cynthia gave a lot of people a really hard time. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. A lot of people talk about Cynthia as a pretty rough battle. Alright, guys. That was our last chance at full, like... That was our last chance at increased odds before we had to reset again. Why does it hurt when you breathe through your mouth? I would say sore throat or something in your tonsils. I don't know. Only when you breathe. That's not good. Maybe it's like a cut or something? I don't know. You're doing the battle tree earlier and blue destroyed you. I just kind of gotten destroyed by the battle tree in general. Like, because I'm terrible at competitive stuff, and that's geared more towards competitiveness. That's really weird, Tony. If it was like cold outside or something, then maybe. I don't need to do that yet. I don't know why I was even considering it. You gotta go to the Battle Frontier one day in Emerald. I need to do it too once I get through Emerald. But I never actually really did it. It was like 75. Yeah, that's weird then. I mean, I asked if it was cold and he said it was 75, so I said that was weird. Shiny, 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 shiny. Now you will get the shiny. We'll see, Snorlax. We'll see. Unfortunately, we like legitimately just passed the increase in odds. We hit once you hit 256, it drops back down to 0 in terms of how long your chain was. So we just got to keep going now. Hopefully it's nothing. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing, man. What's up, Majestic Taiwan? Welcome back. It has been a while. Don't know why you have to take a health class again this year. I only had to take one in high school. And even then it was like half a year of that and half a year of gym. Each time you breathe through your mouth you start coughing. That's not good, man. I hope you feel better. You got 5 gold symbols with your Ground Rock Seal team. Awesome, Tawari. Awesome. I mean, Jordan, it depends on what school you're at. But yeah, for the most part, like, I've really only heard of people having to take like 1 year of it in high school. You're at 5 for a Phantom. You accidentally ended the chain you had. Oh, that stinks. That stinks, Tony. You might have failed. That feels like an important thing to know. If you failed a class or not. If you fail the class, you don't get the credits for a course. Yeah, that's how it works. But like, if you don't fail a class and have to take it again, it might just be the way the school system works. But it feels like knowing if you failed, it's like an important thing. All right, time to switch the chain here. That's your problem with geometry too. You fail it and I have to take it for after school to get the credit. Ah, that stinks. That stinks, Jordan. The only class you failed in 2 years? Ah, that really stinks. 2 years, then you're in middle school. Fails math class. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Do not do that if you can avoid it. This is why I say do your homework, guys. That's probably hate homework. Yeah, no, like, I feel you. I don't... Obviously, homework's not the most enjoyable thing, but it's helpful. It is definitely helpful in the long run. 3 1 HP kills. What other games do I like? Other games I like, I play a lot of Rocket League. Not as much recently because the same reason the internet keeps like kind of dying with the stream. It makes playing online in Rocket League really hard. Aside from that, I play Grand Theft Auto sometimes just to mess around in. I also play a few rhythm games, like some that are on like the phone as well as I play some on the phone as well as like on my DS. Alright, see you later, Kenny. Thanks for stopping by the stream. You just gotta get that done. Yeah. Yeah. That would do it, Ryan. That would do it if you failed it. Chespin's shiny is meh. How so? How so? I can't think of it off the top of my head. You never do what you're supposed to in GTA 5. I mean, I've already beaten the game, so at this point, I just don't save, and I have all the money from the end game. Like, from when you beat the game, they give you enough money to do whatever you want. So I just, like, decide I'm gonna steal this car and go and modify it and mess around with it and do whatever. Drive around through the city or, like, drive it up a mountain. Drive it off a mountain. Just do whatever, and then when I get bored, turn it off. Or just reset the save and do it again. Froakies is meh. I can agree with Froakies being kind of meh. It falls in that same category of just, like, not really different. It's red and brown. Actually, I kind of like that, though. Like, it's different enough, and it's kind of still, like, tree-related in a sense. You were looking at all the Pokemon from the gens and found a Pokemon you legit never seen before, and you were shocked. You thought you knew them all. What Pokemon was that, Hyptic? Fun Gamer X, thank you for the sub. You missed GTA San Andreas. That's the only game that made you want to get a PS2 again. I actually have that on PC. I was gonna say like PSC, which is not it. I have it on PC. I haven't really played it though. Froakies is meh, but Greninja's is lit. Yeah, Froakies is really is kind of meh. Just finished the tutorial and went straight to online. Fair enough, fair enough. That's definitely a way to play it. Bouncing to see you tomorrow. We'll see you later, Tawari. And thank you for the good luck wish. Yeah. You're only ranked 23? I think I'm like 30 something. I don't know. It's been a while since I played that. Because again, I just get disconnected from servers randomly. You have San Andreas, but you played it so much you scratched the disc. Aw, man. I actually played Halo Reach so much that my disc cracked and like started to peel up the data layer. So if you were ever in a lobby in Halo Reach and the match kept not starting because players failed to load the match, that's because of me. Sorry. Yeah. I just like could look at the matchmaking screen and tell my friends like, vote for this map because it's the only one I can even load. It's named I don't even know how to pronounce that. What's up, Clorox? Welcome to the stream. You have a copy of San Andreas? Awesome. Awesome. This PS2 you got is too old and worn down. Yeah, that happens over time. If you get a Phantom today, you'll play Heart Gold. Alright, Tony, alright. Yep, Tony did make it, Jiha. In Heart Gold, you're training for Sabrina. She's so hard. Okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. Beheem? Okay, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that Pokemon either. Welcome back to Stream Kiwi. Thanks, Vanillix. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan and Vanillix with helping me pronounce that Pokemon name. I'd never heard of that either. Which probably isn't shocking, seeing as I couldn't even pronounce it. Don't play much when you need to train. I feel you, though. I feel you. That's not as fun. That's not as fun as making progress in the game. Like, obviously you're making progress. It's helping. But, like, you want to just actually play, not grind. Posted a pic of it on Discord. Alright. Alright guys, yeah, hopefully this Crabrawler decides to show up even without the full odds. Or like, without better odds. Because we got like 15 minutes left here. I'm pretty sure it's one of those forgotten unused Pokemon, that's why. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen when you have, like, approaching 1,000 Pokemon. It's Gen 5? Okay. That'd be a reason for me not to know it either, is because I haven't played Gen 5. A lot of forgettable promo cards from Gen 5. I feel like that happens when you completely redo your Pokedex. Like, oh, we have all these Pokemon that we've made that are iconic. And granted, it was a cool idea for Game Freak to mix it up and, like, start from scratch, essentially. But that's going to be a symptom of it, unfortunately. I have an excuse. I've just never seen it before, so I can't exactly remember something I haven't seen. Exactly. You like some Gen 5 Pokemon though? Yeah, like, it's not like they're all gonna be bad or they're all gonna be good. Half of the Gen 5 Pokemon are terrible, no offense. Like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of them are just, they're a lot different from the normal Pokemon style, so it, you know, rubs people the wrong way, which I understand. You need to go back to Gen 5 now. There's so much you have missed that you couldn't do yet since the DS game. Since your DS gave up on you. Yeah, I feel you. Feel like you're gonna get the shiny. I'm hoping so, Fun Gamer. I'm hoping so. Hopefully we can. We're not gonna be able to get back up to full odds here, or like full. I always say full odds, but full odds means like less chance of getting it. We're not gonna get back up to the odds increase here anytime soon. Because that'll be at, like... Because that odds increase will happen again at 325. So, we're not going to quite get there tonight. We're only going for another 10 minutes. But tomorrow we will definitely get back into the increased odds range. Yeah, Chandelure and Galvantula are pretty cool. I will say that. Also, I need to add to the counter there. Thought after Gen 5 they were going to get worse, but Gen 5 was good and Gen 7 was amazing. Gen 7's really good. Like, personal opinion. Like, a lot of the brand new Pokemon to Gen 7 are really cool. I think this is Game Freak kind of made Alola a way for them to experiment. You know, oh, it's so different that all these Pokemon can be really unique and stuff. And just the setting that they put Alola in allowed them to do some things they hadn't been able to do in other regions. Who uses the emulator? Play R? I've never actually even heard of that one. What's your favorite Pokemon in Gen 5? Anyway, it's been so long. Yeah, just after a while you kind of forget. Everything in Gen 4 is perfect. There are a lot of people who have issues with stuff. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. If you had to remove a gen from Pokemon, which would you remove? If you vote Gen 5? I don't know, because again, like, the only gen that I really have, like, issues with is Gen 1, and that's for mechanics. And I can't exactly say, I want to remove the game that started everything. Like, that just wouldn't work. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you're outnumbered, though, Tony. Or not Tony, Vanillix. You're outnumbered by people, including Tony. I don't know where... I was looking at Tony's name. That's where I got that from. Gen 99. Yeah, remove one that hasn't happened yet. There you go. You would then do Gen 1, you like Kanto? I like Kanto too. I just like it more in the, Gen 3. Because, you know, we get remakes then that actually have, like, decent mechanics. Yeah, Kanto's in Gen 3 too, exactly, exactly. If you removed Gen 5, you would not be here. And just wouldn't have gotten into Pokemon. Yeah, Fire Red, Leaf Green. That's the thing, if it didn't affect anything else, I could go without Gen 1, personally. Because I still have Kanto in another game. But, obviously, if you remove Gen 1, nothing else happens. Don't think they should make Gen 8 new Pokemon. Pretty sure they won't make any more for a while. They're gonna make some. They're not gonna not add new Pokemon. They're not gonna do anything like they did with Gen 5, because Gen 5 was a kind of a cool concept. The idea of, let's have all unique Pokemon. Especially just black and white. But it's hard to come up with a lot of Pokemon. That's where you end up with forgettable Pokemon and clones of other Pokemon. Just because no one knows how do you add another Pokemon to this place that would always have like a Rattata. You know? So I can see why they have to... They're gonna have to add old Pokemon back. They're not gonna do what they did with Gen 5 again in that regard. But they're not gonna not add new Pokemon either. Yeah, Game Freak's not gonna stop. Yeah, as long as there's new Pokemon games, they're gonna keep creating new Pokemon. You should have been black and yellow. What do you mean? You were stoked on Pokemon since Emerald, so you don't care at all about the things that make a gen bad. You love it, or make a gen bad. You love it all the same. Fair enough. Yeah, definitely, Jordan. Like that's what I always try to do with games is like not really critique them. Just, you know, enjoy them for what they are. And that's why a lot of times with things in general, I generally don't look at like posts or like big forums or groups that are talking about certain things, because I know they're going to start talking about them and there's going to be people who are critiquing it. And I just kind of like being oblivious and ignorant to that kind of stuff and just like, yep, I'll enjoy it. I'll talk about it with friends and stuff, but like, I'm not going to be one to be super harsh and critical about something. They always do a new region and a remake, sequel, alternative universe in each gen, so there'll be more new Pokemon and new gens. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's ever really going to be a point we get to where they stop making new Pokemon. Like, just, at this point, that's what they do every gen. You saw Gen 5 was the last one, didn't even realize they made him for the 3DS. Gen 5 does have the worst mons for real. Like, it's just... Like I said, it's when they had to create a whole bunch of new ones. They created all new ones. They didn't have any old ones. It's where you look at, like, a Gen 7, and they've added 70 Pokemon among how many evolution lines, and that's including the legendaries. Like, they really didn't add too many with Gen 7, but the ones they added are, for the most part, fantastic. And what's up? Welcome to the stream, by the way, Lacrame. Glad you could make it. If you want to be technical, look at Gen 1. In terms of, like, technical stuff, because I'm, like, a computer scientist, so I love looking at the way mechanics of games work and stuff, and just in general, when you play a game, you deal with the mechanics. And even looking at, like, looking under the hood at other stuff in terms of the engine, Gen 1 is by far my least favorite. It's so buggy. The fact you can beat the game literally by just messing around with your menu in Pallet Town. Like, that's just... Like, that kind of stuff wouldn't fly nowadays. Eevee is a really cool Pokemon. It is Luna Animates. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, Eevee is a pretty cool Pokemon, I will say. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you can't. It's hard to say like, oh, if Gen 1, like Gen 1, I'd be okay if Gen 1 didn't exist because it means like then Pokemon wouldn't have happened. Like, if you put every generation in a bubble and you could remove them without consequence, then yeah, Gen 1 I'd be fine not playing. But like, you can't just say I don't want the one that started it all. To be honest, I think they were rushed for Pokemon designs to Gen 5. That's what I feel. Like, it's an oversaturation of new designs, and they were rushed for them. I haven't seen all the designs, so I can't exactly give an opinion on it, but I just feel like that's where a lot of the forgettableness comes from, and not even that, but like, suddenly you, as a player, have an entire new Pokedex to remember, not just the couple new additions they normally add. Eevee is really clever with Pokemon. Yeah, it's a really clever idea, the way that you can like have it evolve into a bunch of different Pokemon. Alright guys, I think we're going to go to 285 here, assuming for Brawler plays nice with us, we'll make it there around the end of the stream. Hopefully we can get a shiny in that time, like that would be awesome. Yeah, your opinion, yeah, all this is everyone's opinions, like, it's not something that needs to be taken too seriously. Gen 1 was the beginning though, yeah, they had no scope of corrections or faults by which to judge the games at that point. Yeah, exactly that kind of, like that's where it's... Looking back, it is my least favorite because of those mechanic issues and stuff, but they had no feedback from the public up until that point, and no one who played the games knew what they would be like going forward. So there's, like, it's just one of those things where it's an older game, which generally a lot of older games are only really held up by nostalgia at this point. It was definitely something they didn't realize what it was going to end up being at the end of the day. And yeah, it was... Game Freak didn't have the 2 decades of experience they have under their belts now. Like, there's a lot of reason for it to be the way it is. Like, you can't fault them too much. It's just personally. Personally, with the ability to look back and look forward. It's funny, at the beginning of the year, Charizard was your second. But Charizard is your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Okay. Or is your second favorite Pokemon? Now it's 6. Okay. Okay. Also didn't add the encounter there, which would have immediately put us off at the end. When you go to sleep, should you keep the game cart inside the 3DS or no? It's not gonna hurt it if you leave it in. Like, I left my Sun cartridge in my 3DS for months. Like, it legitimately never left the system. It doesn't hurt it. Yeah, it's probably actually almost better to keep it inside so you're not wearing it down, pulling it in and out. And that's why you like it. Fair enough, Clorox, yeah. Some people really like the glitches, and I can appreciate them for sure, especially with speedruns and stuff. But there's a point where, granted, a lot of those glitches aren't going to happen just while playing. So you can't fault them too much. It's not like a lot of new games where it's like, oh, it's game breaking. It's just, it's a glitch that's there in a single player game. Don't try to use a potion on Pokemon that don't exist yet. Kind of stuff. Leave it and prevent dust in the DS. Fair, good point, Bumbadunk. Good point. Because there's not like a cover for the slot on most systems. Let's stop talking about how bad Gen 5 is. That has been a pretty big topic of conversation for a little bit. Only thing that you like in Gen 5 is at the end when all the champions come to defeat Team Plasma. That's pretty cool. Every gen's bad at its own right. Every gen has its flaws for sure. There's gonna be a reason for someone to dislike every gen of Pokemon. Yeah, everything has its flaws. None of the games are perfect. For sure. Good way to word it, Jordan. Yeah, like, they may all be bad, but that doesn't make... They may have all their points where they're bad, but that doesn't make them terrible. I agree. I agree. First time you heard of Pokemon was watching Gen 5. Yeah, there you go. Like, Gen 5 brought a lot of people in. Yeah, new mechanics in Pokemon. I think the Z-Crystal idea started in Gen 5 with gems. I did not know about gems. But yeah, if that like started Megas, and then from there... Z-Crystals in Gen 7. I don't know, maybe. If you make fun of your favorite Pokemon, Mimikyu. There you go. Now we need to praise the 5 Pooches. There we go, Clorox. They're dissatisfied with us not playing Gen 3, and that's why we haven't gotten the Shinies yet. Alright guys, we have one more encounter for the night. So hopefully we can get a Shiny today. That'd be super cool if this last one was a Shiny. People don't like Emerald and stuff. You from like Emerald. Exactly, yeah, there are people who don't like some of the older gens. There are people who don't like the newer gens. There's not a generation of Pokemon that everyone loves. Mimikyu is the abysmal Pokemon. Pikachu that looks like a freaking puppet. I mean, it literally is a puppet Pikachu. Like, Mimikyu is inside a Pikachu plushie. A lot of people like Emerald. A lot of people like Gen 5 too, is the thing. If there are people that dislike it, there are people that like it. Dang it. Dang it, guys. Well, unfortunately, we did not get the shiny Crabrawler today, which means we're going to have to keep going for it tomorrow, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. But yeah, unfortunately, that's where we have to end the stream for the day, as I try to not hit these cables all over the keyboard. Yeah, so, again, thanks to everyone that tuned in. I'll be back again streaming tomorrow, and a big thanks to everyone that liked the stream, everyone that subscribed during the stream, which was super cool, seeing more people join in and talk in the chat and stuff. And a big thanks just to everyone in the chat, because, like, you guys are the people who keep it interesting. And without this, I'd just be sitting, like I always say, I'd just be sitting playing this by myself, not really talking, and you guys are what keep me going. So, yeah, like I said, we'll be back again streaming more tomorrow. So until then, guys, take care.